All right, continuing with our little Santa here. It's our, what I like to call him is our double jointed Santa. He's our little double jointed Santa. See, in a matter of just some straight cuts, we begin to create this face. That's what flat plane is, a lot of straight cuts. Okay. All right, let's see. We've got our beard there. We've got our, we'll come down a little bit more with his nose. We cut in here from the inside a little bit. Kind of distinguish those cheeks a little bit. Now we're going to come in here. We're just going to kind of put us a little mouth in there. Not anything, just like a little triangle. Okay, just like that. See? Simple, simple. Okay, let's go ahead and shape up. Now, on our hat, whoops, it's a little bit too, well, if I can stop dropping my knife, no, not my knife, can just stop dropping my, now you see how I go from both sides, just sort of make straight cuts up like that? And then from here, just sort of bring that back like that. There we go. See, sort of a movement like that. Kind of bring this up in here. It kind of comes to a point. Now, you take, and from this point, you just kind of bring this up like here and across like that. And you come down. And I'm gonna use my V tool here when I can find it, which I will. Here it is. Kind of show you a little bit. You just take, and from that point, there you go. There you go. There we go. Just like that. Okay, just kind of. There you go, look at that. And look at that. See? Okay. Now let's go ahead and shape our little body. Just kind of shape it up like this. Now, when you get to the sides now, leave that kind of flat right there, because that's where our arms are going to go. We're not going to shape that until we actually get our arms done. We can come back here, shape this a little bit right here as it goes. Now, down here, we want to go ahead and just, we're going to kind of come up like this. See that? Where we're going to put the little, well, I tell you what, I keep dropping my pencil. Now let's go ahead and just, we're gonna do this later. We're gonna go ahead and get our hands, everything done. Get it shaped. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and take our arms. Now, the first arm is going to come over here, and it's going to fit something like this, as we see. So let's go ahead, and since it's going to fit over here, we want to come from this side, removing the wood. And of course a little hand to be here like this. And let's just go ahead and get that wood removed from this. Bring this down. I don't do a lot of carvings with the hands separate. Most of my carvings are done with the hands a part of the thing, and that's fine. A lot of people do. We have a wood carver on Wood Carving Illustrated, Lynn Daltrey, who does it a lot. But Lynn is a perfectionist at it, and he just does a brilliant job of he carves the arms and stuff separate, but you could never tell it. He just totally is wonderful at this type of stuff, and he's amazing, really, how he can hide. I never could hide it that good. How he can create form in different positions for the arms and the hands. He can carve them separate. I don't know how he does it, but he does. And that's Lynn's specialty, I'll tell you what. Beautiful work. But I like to carve the arms and the hands onto the figure itself. But Lynn is just, he just gained a specific brilliance to it. It's just of doing it that way. I myself, I never learned how to do that. But that's what makes carving so wonderful. You have people that do it, do a good job of it, and others that can't, or don't do it that way. Okay. Okay, now let's look at basically we're just bringing this arm down. Of course, it's way too thick still. It's got to be brought down. Okay, now we're getting it down to where we want it. There we go. See, something very similar to that, like that. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and separate this hand from and we're going to do that with our V tool here. See that? That's where the hand's going to be. And then we're going to have a little collar. It's going to come across here like that. You can do it with a V tool. We're establishing our boundaries again, folks, as I say. You can do it with a V tool, or you can do it with a knife. It doesn't matter. But we're just establishing our boundaries here. Okay, we're going to bring that hand down just a little bit. And then we're going to come here and bring that kind of down like that. See that? How we're kind of, see that? See, we're going to bring that actually at a, sort of an angle down here to represent the hand. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. Okay? And we're going to kind of shape this a little bit. And that's going to go in here just like that. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more. Still a little bit too thick. And I'm going to cut into this just a little bit. I'm going to make that more of a like that, see? Where it just fits like that. Shaping that. And that fits in there like that. See? Actually, we can put it to the side a little bit. It doesn't really matter. Now, you have two ways that you can do this. I'm going to glue these on. Now, you can also put a rod around it, and you can move their hands up and back and forth. I'm going to make this as a solid character, okay? I like that. I like the solid character look of it, in other words. All right. Now, the other hand, we would come from this side, and he's going to be holding the hand out like this a little bit, just like that. So we want to take off from this side. Okay, my time's up. Whoop, I got away from myself here. The time's up.